everyone. Hope that you're all well today. In this video I'm going to be reading you one of my stories called Where is Happy? And we're also going to be learning about a few things that we can make at home as well. So I'll begin with the story. Are you ready to listen? Great. Okay, I'll begin. Would you like to join us on our quest to find happy? Where do you think we might find it? Will we have to look far? You might be in for a surprise. Where does happy come from? Does it come from diamond rings? Does it come from looking gorgeous or having lots of shiny things? Where can I find happy? Can I buy it in a shop? Does it come from being clever or by eating sweets non-stop? Where does happy come from? Does it come from a new bike? Does it come from being cool or eating all the cake you like? No, all these things are nice to have, but only last so long. Happy is a place inside to know this makes you strong. Yes, happy comes from inside, comes from deep inside your heart, comes from knowing that you're special, loving each and every part. Yes, happy comes from inside. You don't have to look far, from believing that you're brilliant to accepting all you are. So if you can't find happy, put your hand onto your heart. Tell yourself you're wonderful. Yes, each and every part. Remember that you're perfect, just the way you are. Give yourself a great big hug and shine just like a star. Well done. I hope you like the story. Can you think of what makes you happy to be you? Great. It's really important to remember the good things about ourselves and also to be kind and be a friend to ourselves. So one way we can be really kind to ourselves is by practicing our mindful breathing. And I think you would have seen that in one of my other videos and one of my other books called It's Always There. So now we're going to make a mind jar to help us practice our mindful breathing. And that's one way that we can be really kind to ourselves and that we can look after ourselves well. So what you'll need is an empty jam jar or an empty plastic bottle. You'll also need some glitter. And I use this bio glitter because this bio glitter is kind to the environment. Remember, it's important to be kind to ourselves, being kind to others, and also to be kind to the environment. So this is a good one to use. So you need a few different colours. And you can imagine that the glitter is like your different thoughts and feelings. So the different colour glitter are like your different thoughts and feelings. And then we're going to put all our thoughts and feelings into the jar. So we might put happiness into the jar. We might put worried into the jar. Sadness into the jar. Anger into the jar. Excitement into the jar. Joy, calm, And we can put all our different thoughts and feelings into the jar, all the different thoughts and feelings that we have. And remember that all our thoughts and feelings are okay. There's no bad thoughts and feelings to have. So you can put all of those thoughts and feelings into the jar, and remember that they're all okay to have. And then we can maybe put some beads in to show our memories, the different types of memories. And we can have all sorts of memories. We can have happy ones and sad ones and peaceful ones and angry ones. And remember, they're all okay as well. So we put all our memories into the jar, and we imagine that the jar is like our mind. And then we see, what is the mind like with all of these different thoughts and feelings in it. So sometimes all of those thoughts and feelings get all mixed up, don't they? And our minds get really, really, really busy. And it's like we have a storm in our mind. So let's have a look at the stormy mind. And sometimes we can have an excited storm in our minds, or an angry storm in our minds, or a worried storm in our minds, or a nervous storm in our minds. We can have all sorts of storms. Remember, all the storms you have in your mind is okay, but maybe what we do might not be okay. So it's okay to feel really, really angry, but it's not okay to hit or hurt someone when we're really, really angry. But we can do something else instead. Does anybody know what it is? So a really good thing that we can do instead is to practice our mindful breathing. And that's a really, really good way of being kind to ourselves and looking after ourselves well. So let's see what happens when we practice our mindful breathing. So we put our mind jar down, we put our hands on our belly, we close our eyes if we feel comfortable. We take a big deep breath in and out. We feel our belly moving, breathing in and out. Feel our belly moving, breathing in and out. We open our eyes and we check our mind jar. So what happened to it? Is it still stormy? Is it still busy, busy, busy? Are the thoughts and feelings still there? So no, it's not so stormy. It's not so busy. But the thoughts and feelings are still there, because that's okay. We're not trying to get rid of them. Remember, all our thoughts and feelings are okay, but the mind is much calmer and much clearer. So it might be good to try this. Maybe make your mind jar at home. You can make a really big one if you like, if you have a big jar like this. And maybe you can get mum or dad or granny or aunties or whoever's at home to practice with you. Because it's really good for everybody to practice, because mums and dads and teachers and aunties and uncles can have busy, busy minds too. And they need to practice their mindful breathing too. So you can all practice together. It can be a really nice thing to do as a whole family. So now I'm going to show you something else. We're going to look at some magic word cards. And I'm going to show you my magic word cards first. So I'd like to show you some cards I have that help us be kind and think good things about ourselves. Because do you remember what I said? That it's so important to be kind to ourselves, and it's so important to be a good friend to ourselves. And when we think good things about ourselves, it helps us feel more calm and peaceful and happier inside. So these are my magic word cards. This one says, I shine just like a star. You can say them with me if you like. You can point to yourself and say, I am just right. You can shine like a star. Today is a great day. You can put your hand on your heart. I am loved. Give yourself a hug and say, I believe in me. Point to your mind and say, my mind is calm and clear. I am a great friend. My thoughts are just like clouds They're only passing by. Give yourself a hug and say, I am safe. Put your hand on your heart and say, I love to be me. So another nice thing that we can make is our own magic word cards. We might need some help with this, but we just need some cardboard, and we can get maybe a grown-up to help cut our cardboard into card shapes. And then we might need some help as well to write these kind words to ourselves. We might write them ourselves, but maybe we might need a grown-up to help us with that. And we can write things like, I am kind, I am loved, I love to be me. We can make up our own ones. It doesn't have to be the same as what's on my cards. And then you can draw in a picture or stick in a picture, and then you can go through your cards and say your magic words. And what can be nice is to bring all of that together. So you can shake your busy mind jar. Put your hand on your belly and take 3 nice deep breaths, breathing in and breathing out, breathing in and breathing out, breathing in and breathing out. You can pick a magic word card. You can put your hand on your heart. You can say, I love to be me. You can give yourself a big hug. You can get on with your day. And that's something that the whole family can do together. And you can do it once a day or twice a day or a few times a day. And what I find is that the more I do it, the more calmer and peaceful and the more happier I feel inside. So I'd like you to check how you feel now after doing this little practice with me. Notice how your head feels. How does your heart feel? How does your body feel? I know I'm feeling more calm and peaceful and happy inside. So looking forward to seeing you in the next video. Okay, bye for now.